Parenting is a contact sport, wouldn't you agree? Hi, I'm Jen, and I've never met a parent who didn't find parenting to be one of the most challenging things they do in life. And it doesn't matter what stage of life your kids are in, does it? Parenting never stops, even when they're grown and out of the home. Our role as a parent just changes during each stage. But the thing we all have in common is we want to raise our children well and set them up for success. Now, while each of our individual parenting situations may be a little different, I've been fortunate to have met some great mentors who taught me a few universal parenting principles that I want to pass on to you because they can guide us to help our children succeed at life, home, and work. These best practices work for every kind of family dynamic. Over the next couple sessions, I'll share 4 of them with you. Now, these practices will build strong character in your children. They'll help them develop positive mental health. They'll provide them with the skills necessary to thrive in life. But before I share them with you, let me ask you this. What does successful parenting look like to you? When you get to the end of the week or a particular season of parenting, how do you know if you did a great job? Most of us have never paused to define what a win looks like for us. And I understand why, because parenting is an all-consuming, in-the-moment, survive-and-advance endeavor. We don't feel like we have the time to think a few years ahead or ponder what winning looks like one day. We're just trying to keep them alive and overcoming the challenges of the day. But the best parents I've been fortunate to know have taken a different approach. To help them make the best decisions in the whirlwind of the daily parenting grind, they've paused to consider what winning looks like in the big parenting picture. The common trait I've found with them all is this: they parent with the end in mind. They know what success looks like in the future, so they make daily decisions that move them and their kids in that direction. Here, let me give you an example. A few parents I know have decided that the long-term goal for their parenting is that their kids want to be around them and each other when they no longer have to be. So in other words, once their kids are grown and independent and can make their own choices, they want their kids to choose to come back home and see them, to still choose to go on family vacations with them. That the relationship is so strong, they opt to invest in it when it's not required. That big picture parenting win then shapes the decisions that they make now. So for instance, those parents block off nights every week to be home and eat dinner together as a family. Does that mean they have to say no to some opportunities for themselves or their kids? Yeah, but they know if they don't invest in time together to make the relationship better and their family stronger now, then they won't reach their end goal when the kids are older. I've also noticed they have a habit of doing a yearly family vacation. Now, it's not necessarily an expensive vacation, but they're being intentional about creating bonding time for the family. So that's an example of what it looks like to parent with the end in mind. So what is your win for parenting? Have you defined how you'll know if you've been successful? Well, take some time to decide it for yourself and define it for yourself. In the next couple sessions, I'll share with you 4 best practices that we've seen great parents use to win at parenting. I think you'll find that once you clarify your parenting win, these principles will help you get there. So join me in session 2 and let's dive in.